Come on. There we go. We got YouTube going again. Look like him. I know, right? Welcome to the conversation, YouTube. We are talking about how people think I look like Oscar Piastri, but I don't. Anyway, we're going to get started. We're doing the discovering all the cities in ETS2. So, yeah. Apparently it's 30 degrees outside, but I have my doubts. I think the computer's a bit behind. I always think of Oscar Piastri. Oh, right. Well, currently I technically have Oscar Piastri in my fridge. He's on the face of those grilled burgers. So I guess I technically have him in my fridge right now. All right, we'll get started. What an interesting thing to say. 22.7. Yeah. It's not like hot, but it's not cold. I like this sort of weather. This is more like Queensland weather. Who's over there? We're in the middle of middle of nowhere. Who's this? Actually, yeah, we're in Nordic at the moment. That's where we left off because I had one city undiscovered in Nordic. So let's go have a look at some jobs we can take. Cargo. So yeah, we're there. As you can see, that was the one city I haven't discovered in Nordic. We do have a couple cities there, but I'm pretty sure they're in that sort of DLC. A couple down here from the reworked. What was that one? A couple. Actually, Scandinavia DLC. Okay. But yeah, we've done all the cities in Nordic, so gonna be a nice 26 degrees. Oh, that'd be good. Alright, so we're just looking for jobs at the moment. The ones that take us closest to... We might actually end up taking a longer job. You'll want it on the car. Like, even if it's 26 degrees and sunny, you'll want it on. Just because of the sun. Like, even... it's just this time of year. The sun's very, very strong. Down south... If anyone is confused, we are just at the beginning of autumn in Australia. Yeah. Ooh. Take a long job all the way to the UK. Very good AC. Yeah, you don't get cars with that anymore. I think it's more the refrigerant that people, use, or companies use. Ooh, that one's not a bad one. 616 kilometers back into Finland, and bypassing. So we got going through one town, bypassing another, and straight down there. That'll cover those towns. I think that's going to be the one we go for. Total of 9 achievements left. I got a ton of achievements. I've never really been an achievement hunter. So I don't necessarily think this is like I actually get an achievement for discovering all the towns. I actually haven't looked at that before. So that 536 kilometers. That takes us into Poland, but it's only one city discovered. One's going the wrong way. Austria. Oh, same place. Ooh. Nah, I think I'd still prefer that other one. Hold on. I need to go a bit closer. No, we're not bypassing that one. That has a different highway going through it. Because Lithuania does not have many motorways, or bypasses. So I wouldn't want that one. Oslo, no. Nah. We'll eventually make our way back down south once all of the cities up north have been discovered. You got that one again. Is it this one? Is it that one? That's the one we want. Okay. For 616 kilometers of driving kilometers, that's actually pretty reasonable. Oh. Oh, on PS5? Oh, alright. I've never really been an achievement hunter. Like, in general, never.
Let's do this.
We are trying the Scania again. I don't... Wait, are we in manual? We shouldn't be. No, I would have switched it to auto drive in the Skoda, wouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, headlights. That might be an idea. Oh, that's right, because Spring mod is supported, so... Even though I'm not using the Spring mod at the moment... yeah, for players that are using Spring mod... what time is it actually in game? 4:43. It might be a bit darker for some players out here. Well, it'd be dark for players that are down near CD Road right now, that's for sure. That player's still parked up over there. So, the new network supplier won't fuck with you again. Well, try being in Australia.
Turn left.
Zeps, what's your experience with Australia's national broadband network? It's winter? Yeah, that seems to be the thing that the majority of people, you know, want. At least on TMP. Oh, I do like the autumn one as well. Spring doesn't seem that much different from summer. But, I mean, that's just when leaves are growing and all that. Nightbot. Nightbot's about to spam some messages. Fibre in the first place. Yes, that is the Abbott government.
Finally, we are here.
Would you drive manual even if the traffic was crazy? I've driven manual in crazy traffic before. I don't like it, but I've done it. Yeah, that's our job. 616 kilometers. Alright. He's a knob. I think a lot of people thought he was a knob, but somehow got voted in. Only 10 years old when he was voted in. I remember it though. I mean... Oh, Elbow is the complete opposite on the political scale than Abbott was. The Liberals are right-wing... Well, this is Australian politics. Liberals are right-wing, Labor is left-winged. Spatten, hello, welcome in. Star, hello. There we go. We're just getting started right now. We're just collecting the job. But, there's much more priorities than
Let's go.
what Labor is currently prioritizing. Yeah, God was okay. I liked her because she drove a Holden Cruise. Now, they supported Australian manufacturing. This is like back when Australian cars were being built.
Turn left.
Yeah, also backwards. Yeah, pretty much.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
But yeah, that's one thing I always liked about the Labor Party is that they used to support Australian manufacturing, and I think they still do in a way. Because I always see posts from Elbow saying, buy Australian made, but what is there that's Australian made anymore? If I could, I'd still buy Australian cars, but
Get ready to turn
can't do
left.
that anymore.
Turn left.
No, they're actually red. Believe it or not. Liberals are actually still blue. It makes me laugh when... I think it was around the time that Trump got voted in. And it was the year before our election. And everyone was saying, we gotta turn Australia red. And like, we're already red, so... What are you doing?
Get ready to turn right.
But honestly, it was kind of a surprise that Elbow won by a landslide, though.
Turn right.
Considering all the trash talk I saw about him. I finished? No, I'm just getting started. No one's coming from the left there, so we are right to enter. Alright, so we're in Sweden. Max speed I can do is 80 on a highway like this, so we will cruise at 80. We got things to do. All good, all good. So where are we? Yeah, we're heading north at the moment, and then we're heading north to go south.
Exit now.
Road infrastructure isn't the best out here. But I mean, it doesn't have to be the best. Scooter caravans! I guess that's where all the scooters get their caravans from. Yeah, I don't think I'm a big fan of the Scania, like the engine sounds from the Scania. I don't think I really ever will be. It's not bad. There's definitely worse sounding engines in this game, but like, why do they have to change it? Expensive. Fuel prices going up. That's basically the main thing that's going to be expensive. That's still cheaper than what people in Europe are paying for their fuel. Apparently, actually, hold on. It depends on where you are in Australia. Apparently, what's the speed? 80. I don't feel like this should be an 80 zone, but I don't know.
Straight on.
Anyway, apparently some petrol stations out in the outback are making people pay like $4 a litre. That's probably pushing double the amount that Europe pays when you can do the conversions. I don't know how much Europe's paying at the moment. Oh, it really depends on the country. Like, yeah, it would depend, you know, country, whichever country you're in, to how much you pay for fuel. Rob your bank account. I don't touch the shells. I don't touch Shell anymore. And hello. I really don't. I've always had poor customer service from any Shell petrol station. Plus they're partnered with Coles and not a big fan of that specific supermarket in Australia, but you know, I still shop there. I really don't have a choice. I mean, the Woolworths is pretty crappy here. After that answer, yeah, they have. Supply and demand. They made people panic buy. They were panic buying petrol, and yeah, they've sent prices up by $10. Not $10. 10 cents a liter. That's $10 a liter. No one would be buying petrol anymore. But yeah, it sent prices up because people are stupid. If you buy less, the fuel prices go down. We saw it in during the COVID times. Our fuel prices went down because no one was buying fuel. It's all a supply and demand thing. So everyone's putting the price of petrol up because we're all buying petrol. We don't need to stop at this red because those roads won't have any traffic. Yeah.
Go straight on.
Let's cruise through the town. 50, I'll just set cruise control. It's like no one out here. We've only seen like one player. Nordic is just so empty now. We're in the E4 now. No one's going to be there. We'll just cruise on through. All these roads won't have any players coming from them.
Straight on.
Except for that one up there, maybe. We'll see.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I don't even have my tab menu on. I usually do. I want to pop that on. I'll pop it up there. And we don't have to stop at this one. This all, you know, roads with barriers, pretty much. Oh, merging. Merged a little bit late. May have gone over the curb a little bit there, but yeah, we're fine. We're fine. What are my views on the new UI? Don't bother me too much.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
But
Exit now.
it's not perfect. A random player out here. Did I miss a turn at any point? Because it feels like the amount of kilometers I have left is going up.
Keep right. Exit now.
Alright, here we go. Oh, paying a toll. Alright. We're getting onto the main highway now. The truck's gonna really get up to speed on that slip road. Oh my. Van Slam, hello, welcome in. Likely from the less majority, but you like it? I mean, if we go into this view, why are we limited to 60 on the bridge? 110 zone? Should be limited to 80. But the smaller minimap, I'm neutral on that. I do like the F1 menu. It also tells me local regulations and all that sort of stuff. I might have the truck in neutral right now. Oh, yeah, I don't know why that happened. That was a CD road thing, though. Okay, why are we... Come on. Why are we actually limited to such a low speed? There we go. 60 on a motorway. Why? You made 70,000 euros last night on ETS2. That's not too bad. In one night. Ooh. Ooh. Yucky. I shouldn't get political, but I was gonna say yucky tag. Not that I'm gonna do anything about it, because it's what's it? 1.7 political content. But yeah, I'm not in streaming mode, so no admining being done right now. $30k more to pay off the bank. Yes, got to pay off the bank. You don't want to be in debt. Debt no fun. Oh, downhill. Quick jobs function is like mid garbage. So in between, it's just garbage. I don't use quick jobs though. But some players are forced to use quick jobs, especially if they put themselves into a lot of debt. But yeah. I mean, they can always, mod their file, but I guess some people, they don't want to do that. You might want to keep their file. That's not fatality, though. Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. When you use a money mod, you don't have to worry about the debt. Okay, quick jobs, yeah. Like, fatality in any game he plays, he has to mod it. He can't. He just can't play the game legit. You can't play any game legit, without any mods. He's got to cheat. To me, it sort of ruins the experience. Earning everything. Like hell, he even modded GTA Online at one point. Reset Korea. We limited to 70? I didn't even realize. Well, it is a 70 zone, so it's reasonable. But are we even going through a town right now? And are we even on the same highway? I think we are. Slow down. Actually, I think I know where we are. Yeah, I sort of have,
At the roundabout,
like,
take the third
it's sort of a deja vu thing. And going through these towns.
exit now.
Because I've done it a lot on pro mods. But they do look different. Like, they look similar, but they look different.
Go straight on.
Also different speed limits as well. I'm pretty sure it's 50 on this road in pro mods. Oh, players!
Go
Oh, we
straight
don't have to
on.
actually stop with this red light. We're going through. You know what type of player, or what type of driver you are. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd prefer to be a bit more realistic. Wee-woos? Police? Wait. Alright, I'll start speeding up now. Oh, we're out of the town now. You can unlimit us. It's a 100 zone. Come on. There we go. Super Keeps, hello. Welcome back. Cruise at 80. We got a bit of a distance to go. To be fair, driving the limit does make these trips a lot longer. Hope I'm well. I am indeed. Hope you're well as well. We're just doing some driving at the moment, discovering all the
Right.
towns and ETS and all that. Temps went up the moment I came into your stream. What? Gomel's flirting with me again. Yeah, ping does mean milliseconds. 300 ms is like 0.3 of a second. And that's the delay between me and the server. Like, that's my data going from me to the server, and I believe it's going back as well. That's just, it really just distance to the server, which, well, being in Australia, yeah, that just means I'm on the opposite side of the world, so I'm the furthest away I could possibly be from the server. Yeah, the better way. It's always Ethernet. Always use Ethernet.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
While it won't necessarily help with ping, it'll help with your connection stability. No, don't do that. It's a full wireless connection. You don't want to do that. Because you're further away. Yes. I am the furthest away from the server that anyone could possibly be, so I'm like really unlucky.
At the roundabout.
Quite literally, the server is on the opposite side of the world. Wait, what kind of roundabout is this? Oh, we just got multiple, yeah. Multiple exits are blocked off.
Exit now.
I mean, if you got good Wi-Fi adapters and a good modem and the modem's like right near you, it won't be too bad. But if you're like a decent distance away from the modem and you've got a bad Wi-Fi adapter on the computer, it will be a poor connection. Oh, is NZ closer or further away? I think it depends on how the connection's routed. Because if they, I don't know, I think they mostly route their connections to Australia, so technically they are further away from the server. But they could also, if they were to route their connections through, you know, the United States or even South America, I don't know. Never done the testing. They could actually be the halfway point. That actually makes sense. You know, they're UTC plus 12, so they're like, oh, if we follow the time zones, UTC plus 12 should be like the proper halfway point around the world. That's just my logic.
Get ready to turn left.
It came with the motherboard. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think Fatality has one like that. Apply to the connection? No, doesn't. So they can still cross the Pacific Ocean. Well, I've got to go in there, don't I? Never been to this one before.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
Because when I connect to American servers, you know, it crosses the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, I usually get about 230 on ATS servers. Depends on where you route the VPN connection to. Like if you, let's say you're trying to connect to TMP. So if you were to route your connection to Australia first, and then route it to Europe, it won't be a good connection. But if you route your VPN connection to the closest VPN server to the TMP servers, you'll have a good connection. That's why good VPNs usually have multiple options of where you can route your connection to. Alright, welcome to Finland. We are now in... What's this one?
Okay, let's find a new route.
This is road to... Nah, it could be road to the Black Sea. No, road to the Black Sea is down south. I keep forgetting this DLC.
Finding new route.
Someone was in rally racing, yeah. Finland! Ooh, 80 on country roads.
Get ready to turn right.
And swear words. Oh, what? Oh, did they create the F word?
Turn
Ah,
left.
handing left. No one's coming. We're all good. Oh, that's right. F3 doesn't work anymore, but I can still use the map. Here we go. Yeah, we're bypassing. Was that Pori? And then,
Keep right.
and
then turn
oh,
right.
well, I shouldn't really try and pronounce these town names because I can't for the life of me do it.
Turn right.
All right, we're gonna be good. And we're gonna stop at this red light because it is connected to a road that we can drive on. So we might be waiting here forever. No, no, should be going green. Yes. Hey, there we go.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Yes, yes, yes. We will take the third exit because we don't really have many other options, do we?
Exit now.
Jasper, hello. Might want to focus on the road. This is why streaming and driving in real life is not recommended.
Exit now.
Very, very distracting. Finally got to the highway though. So we still got 300 kilometers to go, and we've got quite a distance. Well, we got two towns, and it's pretty much just the same highway all the way to. That's the risk of having the map button as M. Spacebar is parking brake.
Keep right.
Multitasking can be hard, yes. As shown right there. And, yeah, not but spamming. Oh, yeah, they can be. This isn't really a long route. It was only like 600 kilometers, but, you know, having the slower speed limits does make it feel a lot longer. Wreckpan.
Turn right.
I mean, Poland needs a rework, but they'd never add absolutely every single city, though.
Keep right.
So, hold on. I think we're just going to be driving on a country road all the way down. Oh, yeah. Sort of hinted at me that was going to be the case when I selected this job.
Go straight on.
That bus stop out here. Actually, what are the regulations here? Yeah, 80. Hate country roads. I think a lot of people do. They can be quite annoying. I mean, if you're trying to get somewhere quickly, having the lowest speed limits can be annoying. Plus, depending on how the road's built, you may have to slow down for bends and things like that. If you want to get somewhere quickly, motorway is always the better option. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely can be. But yeah, they're nice change and they do have some nice views. And you get to see more. With the lower speed limits, you do get to see more. Not that, you know, being in a truck really changes the speed limit. Because for country roads in Finland, the country road speed limit for trucks is 80, and that's the same on motorways. But yeah, trucks can be dangerous. Accidents on the road. I always mention the story when the day I was supposed to be coming back from New South Wales. I had a 4-hour drive ahead of me. It's going to go on the Sturt Highway. Sturt Highway ended up being closed because 2 trucks ended up meeting head on. It was closed, like the whole highway was closed. So they were directing everyone onto a country road, and it's like, I mean, I could, but you're directing highway traffic onto the country roads. That's not going to be good. So I decided to take a different highway. This is the Scania Super 770 horsepower, something like that. I don't actually know the trim level of it. I know it's a Scania with a 770 horsepower engine. I do believe this is the super trim though. Yeah, the super models are just trim levels. So you got the modern interior, pretty much screens everywhere though. How much slower was this other highway? Probably about half an hour, really. Ended up going on the Newell Highway, and then I just turned off on the Murray Valley Highway. And I went west from there. So Scania trucks, really? I see them every now and then over here. They're mainly used for going in between the large cities, but I don't see them very often out rural areas. When it gets busy. Well, I think the older truck drivers tend to prefer the Kenworths and the Peterbilts and all that. It's, you know, I don't blame them. They're really good trucks, but honestly, Scanias are pretty good. And plus, those American trucks definitely have a lot more space in the back, you know, with the sleeper cabs than this bed. Volvo, yes. Volvos have a lot of safety features. Now, well, yeah, we're coming up to our first town that we're going to need to go into. Because we are technically bypassing it with this highway. It is actually a highway because it's a route. Oh, it has E8. That's a Europe highway. MAN, yes. Oh, I call it MAN. And the cars, yes. Volvo, I do have an MAN, or MAN truck, but
and then continue straight on.
I don't use it often, if at all.
Go straight
Our turnoff is coming up there. So this is technically a highway, but it is a rural highway. Yep, Mercedes, do you have trucks? You got DAF? Is that actually... Aren't we in an 80 zone? Oh no, we're in a 60 zone. When did it reduce? Oh, I was distracted, that's why. Now it's... as soon as I notice it's a 60 zone, we go back up to 80 zone. Yeah, I got a bit of a fine. Just a little bit of the fine. It's all good though. We're all good. Actually, we may not have to bypass enter. Ooh. No, we will. We will. So I need to turn left here. And then head into the town. It's an interesting junction. I've seen junctions like this before. Well, in real life, I just don't like them.
Okay, let's find a new route.
On TMP, I mean, out here, no, not really. And as long as you don't endanger anyone, you're pretty much alright. Well, endanger. It's a video game. Endanger people as in put them at risk of a collision. What a stupid merging lane. Oh my god, we had only just switched to 70 and we got speed cameras.
Ready to turn right.
Have we discovered the town? Yeah, no.
Turn right, and then turn right.
3 fines in a row, I love that.
Rerouting.
Hold on, we're back up to 80. What is with the speed limits?
Turn when possible. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into this company and we're just gonna turn around.
Make a U-turn. Recomputing.
It's just 5,000 kilometers, yeah. I haven't done a trip that long before. I might do one on stream one day, but
Please make a U-turn when possible.
let's see.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, never mind. I'll find a new route. Yeah, how about the GPS? The guy on the GPS can shut up.
Finding new route.
Oh, rally roads. Not with these speed limits. Hold on. I've discovered a... Do I have to go and discover the actual... That empty building there? Not the empty building. That question mark there to actually discover the town? I've never had to do that. Like, actually.
Okay, let's find a new route.
The spot in the GB that the speed camera is actually before you pass the speed limit sign.
Turn left.
Really? That is quite, that's not good. That's not good.
Get ready to turn left.
I mean, if the speed limit, or if the speed camera was there before a speed limit change, maybe. Yeah, I'm going. Right. I think I have to actually go into that little area that we went past before. Man, I thought the speed cameras here were bad. Yeah, speed cameras are annoying. Most definitely.
Rerouting. Turn right.
Wait, doesn't this? Oh, there we go. I was about to say. And recruitment agency. I had to actually go in here to discover the town. How annoying is that? All these other businesses are a part of this town, but I had to go into here to discover the town.
Turn right.
Yeah. Having music is almost a requirement when driving. Oh, well, on ATS and ETS, yes, I do. We're good. We're in Finland. So we're a bit far north at the moment. Anyway, back to the highway. Well, we gotta go discover the other town. Surely discovering this other town shouldn't be that difficult. I think we just gotta go to that business where the fuel station is.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, it does. There's a bunch of community-based radio stations as well if you want to listen to them. I think Zeps has a tool that allows him to actually use local radio stations. Well, it just automatically... Oh, I don't know if it automatically switches, but it just makes them available when you drive through a specific country. No achievement? Well, for discovering all the towns? All the cities? I mean, that makes sense. I don't think I ever saw one. I'm speeding. It is still 60. That is quite ridiculous, though. That's speeding fine. Speed camera right after it goes to 50. And the issue is, if that, I'm assuming, is miles per hour because you're in the UK. So what's that, 130 in an 80 kilometer per hour zone? If you got done doing that in Australia, you'd lose your car, you'd lose your license, and you'd probably end up going to court. That's how strict we are on speeding over here. Though you'd only lose your car for like 30 days or something like that.
Turn left.
And actually, I should probably fill up at that petrol station.
When possible, make a U-turn. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I mean, what I was thinking is that they could, have changed the speed limit there. After the speed camera was put in, yeah, I see that a bit. But usually, they should dismantle them, take them down. But I don't know what your regulations are when it comes to speed cameras over there, so I don't know. But it does seem pretty shitty to have it there. Oh, all right.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Okay, that seems reasonable. So it's at 80 kilometers per hour in a 50 zone.
Okay, let's
It's not too
find a
bad.
new route.
I mean, over here you still lose your license, but it'll probably only be for like 3 months. I'm going to do a U-turn here. I'm not going to go all the way in. But we discovered the town, that's all we wanted to do. And yeah, you probably wouldn't be going to court if you got done for that speed here.
Turn left. Turn left.
I watch Highway Patrol pretty regularly. So yeah. That's how I know these specific things. Eagles up. Hello. Welcome in. Is that the eagle? Twitch is being buggy right now. Isn't it just Twitch in general? That's 2 towns that we wanted to discover with this trip. Huh? What? Did you pin something? I don't know. Well, yeah, I wanted to get fuel here.
Rerouting.
Let's get some fuel. Almost forgot about it. We would probably not make it. Look at my fuel gauge. Alright, fill it up. How much is it going to cost me? Because this Scania has a big fuel tank. I can make your hands clap. I can make your hands clap. There we go. What's that? 800 liters. I actually didn't check how much did it cost. It's not going to show me. It doesn't stay there. Like, the extra cost doesn't stay there anymore, like it used to. That's one downside to the new UI changes.
Turn right. Turn right.
Alright.
Turn right.
Alright. Check. We're good. Alright. How far do we actually... Oh, hold on. 86 kilometers. Oh, yeah, we actually would have made it, but better to fill up now than leave it till the fuel light comes on. Oh yeah, it is a rip-off for fuel. As I say, always costs more money for fuel in Europe than it does in Australia. Because Europe sources their fuel, well, a lot of it from places like Russia and other areas of the world. 80% of our fuel is sourced locally, but apparently that means fuel prices must go up with this war in Iran. Yeah, it's accurate. Yeah, the game is actually pretty accurate when it comes to fuel prices. And if you double that, that's $2.68 per litre in AED. Or whatever the conversion rate is at this point in time. That would have been what it would be when I was doing conversions back when I was in the UK. I did a lot of conversions when I was travelling around Europe. It made me realise how expensive it actually was to travel around Europe. Who knows? $2.56 AUD at the moment, so not that far off.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So it's not like fully double then.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left.
Oh, we got traffic lights. Yeah, I was wondering what this sort of junction was going to be. It's like, am I going to have to stop and give way or something? There we go. Now that traffic light seemed to be a bit more reasonable. No one's coming on the main road. I come up to the sensor on the traffic lights
Go straight on.
the non-priority road. Should make it turn green. Oh, and same here, really. We could be. We could actually be. And I think the majority of it is most likely going to be the panic buying. if we were to just stop and spend less money on petrol, and maybe even conserve the petrol a bit more instead of just panic buying, the prices would not be going up as high as they would be.
Exit right.
It is just supply and demand, really.
Get ready to turn left.
And it sort of annoyed me because Thursday I had to go actually fill up the car with petrol, and oh my god, every petrol station is just full to the brim of cars. It's like, oh, do I really have to deal with this right now? But really, all time will tell. Only time will tell, what actually happens. Oh, they're actually delivering this to Polaris lines.
Get ready to turn left.
Propaganda machine.
Turn left.
Yeah, here we are, Polaris lines. We're not taking the ferry, we are just delivering them some cargo.
Route guidance is now finished.
Probably taking it outside of Europe. Oi, okay. Might want to straighten that back out. There we go. Alright, steer that in. I gotta use that other mirror as well. Oh, I've butchered this a bit. Should be right there. Still better than crew. Alright, engine off. Alright, 701 kilometers in total. Yeah, people just continue to get fuel at the usual intervals, or when they actually need it. We wouldn't be having the fuel shortages. Yeah, that is very true. And jeez, for 91. I mean, Melbourne in general is pretty expensive to begin with. That was my head in, because whenever I travel to Melbourne, and I do it every couple of months or so. And where I usually go, the 7-Eleven servo, I have to fill up with 98, or 95 or 98. When I'm in Melbourne, I usually do 95. It's like $2.38. That was the last time I went down to Melbourne. It was $2.38 for 95. What the fuck? Oh, he would be like, no, Crew's doing other things. He's probably getting like a video ready or something. I don't know. You got other things to be doing. What's the time? 1:27. Okay, we might have time for a short trip. Check the cargo market. We'll see what we got. Oh yeah, we're not doing that one today, though. We do have to go down to Spain at some point to discover some cities as well as France. But this is mainly where I've spent most of my time. Obviously, we do have to go to Turkey. No, I will not. 1,000 kilometers, that's a bit too far. Too far. Not worth taking that one. Oh, that's way too far. You want to go to UK? We do have to go to the UK at some point, but I might just refrain from going to the UK until the rework comes along, but it all depends on when the rework's actually coming. Over 1,000 kilometers, we won't be able to get that done within half an hour. not worth it. Looking for one that's more below 500 kilometers. That'd be something I could do in half an hour. Going at around 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. Oh, we could do that one, 34 kilometers. Pushing. But that one's not really worth it because we're not even bypassing those towns. I don't have my World Trucks linked. We'll look at Freight Market. No, we're not going to Italy. Same sort of thing. No. And that one's not worth it. Oh. Weren't we talking about this before? Melbourne is the same. Adelaide and Perth about $2 a litre for 90. For Iceland, Ireland DLC, yeah, it would. Exactly. Now, we were actually discussing it before. There was a discussion in the Discord server about how I supposedly look like Oscar Piastri. Like, all right, I guess, we're born in the same city. That just means we are the same person. Mr. Ma, hello, welcome in. So, I do? No way. No way. Zep said I doesn't. I don't. We'll have to ask him when I come back. Or when he comes back, actually. Anyway, because we don't have any proper jobs to be or jobs worth doing, I think we might call this one here. We still got CD road driving to do, as well as some admin work a little bit later on. So look forward to that. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will be back very soon with some CD road driving. Yes, we're doing CD road driving next. All right. BRB. I should probably say, those of you on YouTube, the stream is going to end temporarily for you guys. What we can do is go to the channel homepage and switch over to the admin work stream that should be starting very soon.